My brothers, it has been some time, but we gather once more, together again.
Always a pleasure to be in your presence, Lord Teridax. The opportunity to expand our understanding of science and the universe in your name is a privilege I always look forward to.
Oh, please, you armor-licking bog leech. Your measly attempts to gain favor through ego-riding is a sorry attempt.
But who is the Brotherhood's premier scientist, brother? Certainly not the one who is known realm-wide for his one-trick Kikanalo.
Enough petty squabbling. The Master has named you, too, the head of our research division, so act like it.
And speaking of ego riders, here's the biggest one.
Careful how you speak to me, Kyrox, lest we forget who the best warrior out of all of us is, and—
Silence. I do not call you here to listen to you bicker like children. If I wanted to do that, I'd just stand above the Rakshi barracks. Not like there's much of a difference half the time.
My apologies, Lord Teridax. We should have known better.
Yes, of course, I beg your pardons.
Granted. Antros, do you know where the rest are?
they should be coming. I sent messages to them. I don't know how.
All right. First person who says anything gets my blade in their central head area. Well, if I can lift it anyways.
Karzani below. What happened to you? For scientific reasons, of course.
Well, I met the real, your forger. You Dorcases failed to take her out of the equation.
That was the whole point of your job, Icarax. We infiltrate and replace. Don't tell me you didn't follow the tasks.
Bud, I don't look for that crap. I've been chilling with my wife and kid.
Wife and kid?
Yeah, remember the 2B and 9S unit Yorha sent me?
Unfortunately.
Right, so me and her are together and I adopted the kid. It's been nice. Well, nice until I met the real Yor.
What did she do to you, Icarax? Or are you just cosplaying as Hush from Batman?
Well, I'd tell you, but I think it'd be best to show you a recreation I found from Transformers.
Give me your face. I rise, you fall.
She ripped off your face?
With extreme prejudice.
Couldn't you just regenerate it?
Apparently not. Because apparently, using human bodies nerfs the crap out of us. Good job, eggheads! Appreciate the warning.
Yes. One thing to note about using Vitae to create human bodies is that several of our powers will not carry over. Basically, if it won't look natural, you can't do it.
Well, isn't that just peachy?
It does not matter, Icarax. I no longer have need of you as an infiltrator anyways.
Oh shoot, really?
Correct. The time for spying and sneaking is over. At long last, the moment for conquest has begun.
Good evening, brothers. I apologize for the delay, but I was busy retrieving our sister here. She was having too much fun on her assignment.
Sorry, boys, but he's right. I lose track of time when I play with that Leon Kennedy. Messing with him is just too easy.
Of course you would get lost in silliness, Gorast.
Well, it's not my fault you chose the boring option when we were selecting samples. And you know how the saying goes. Girls just wanna have fun. Right, Ika? Whoa!
Oh,
Do I want to know what happened to you?
you ever peel a fruit? That's what happened to my face.
What a shame. We girls do need to stick together, right?
Deliciously diabolical.
Eee. Hey, Teridax, weren't you speaking?
I was. Thank you, Icarax. But anyways, yes, I have gathered us together because the time for idling has ended. I have recently gained full access to the Infinity Stones thanks to Aizen's Hogyoku, and with the Vandenreich decimated by their power. My power. It is time we reach out to take the multiverse for ourselves.
It's about dang time, Teridax. It sure has taken you quite a while to get those working. Aren't you supposed to be some kind of genius or something?
Hold your tongue, ingrate. Lest you forget you are speaking with the man who has taken much leniency with your shenanigans. Robot Shagger.
Shut up, Biker Breath. It's bad enough when I have to hear either you or Gorast simp over the big guy. And now you're both here.
You should shut your mouth before I finish whatever monster started when they ripped off your face.
Not to be that Makuta, but he was mutilated by the original your forger. Not much of a monster.
And it is you whom we have always praised as the greatest warrior amongst our kind. Bah.
Enough. Silence, all of you.
Yes, Terry.
What?
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 Well, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the time has come for us to claim the multiverse. We have amassed enough forces amongst our silent endeavors to create the strongest army the Makuta have ever seen. Mutran, care to give a status update?
Gladly. Ahem. So thanks to the work done by myself and Kirox, we have successfully spliced the DNA of Chitauri, Demon, Bioweapon, and Shinigami into our newest Rakshi design. They are faster, stronger, and more cunning than we've ever seen before.
Field tests we've put them on have...
Excuse me. I was still talking, brother.
Well, I figured you'd want me to explain, since I did the field testing.
Did I ask you?
No.
Well then, sit down and shut up. Let the presenter present.
All right, my friend, whatever you say.
Right. And to return to that, our tests have shown great results on the field of battle. Just one of the new Rakshi was able to hold back an entire legion of humans, using what I believe Teridax said was called the Super Soldier Serum without much trouble. And it only took 8 of them to bring down a Viltrumite female whose name I do not remember.
Impressive, brother. Impressive indeed. And I assume that these new Rakshi will be replacing the need for the old, correct?
That is correct. You may assign the previous breed to some other menial task. I've had mine act as sparring dummies for our new breed, which I am dubbing Rakshi X. Too bad that only leads them to getting torn into shreds by the X. Really puts into perspective how weak, fragile, and pathetic the old breed was.
I don't know if I'll be doing that, and I may have to respectfully disagree with some things. But, continue on.
Gladly. As you all have probably noticed from your DMs, you have been given assignments detailing where your part in the conquest shall begin. Some of you shall be working together, others will lead solo campaigns. Fear not, this is not a backhanded comment of our belief in your competence, but simply how our research has shown your skills to be handled best.
At least, not for the most part.
Grr, I see. This is odd.
What amongst it do you find odd, sister?
You have me working with Vampra. I have some issues with this.
Such as?
Well, first of all, I thought he was dead. Destroyed by Omazeo.
His body, but not his antidermis. We found that inhabiting an iPod Shuffle a week ago. Crafty basket as always, but I must commend his idea to inhabit a mimetic polyalloy body. It retains the ability to use many of our powers and can still retain human appearance.
Yet it is not 100% organic and can be detected, unlike my Vitae bodies which can do just that.
I have use for it, Mutran. Vampra and the mimetic polyalloy do have room in my plans yet. Why do you think he isn't here?
Most of us assumed he was dead.
An allusion to my ploy. Everything has its place, my friends.
Then why am I working with him when my rightful place is at your side? Notice me, Senpai! Wow!
Oh, great. Antraz, mute her, please.
It is done, Master.
Good. We have no need of that. I have enough problems in those ballparks as it is.
I told you to stay off Instagram, man. Nothing good comes from the Finsta.
No, Icarax. I learned very well not to use that accursed website for when I got doxxed. I am speaking of other issues.
Oh yes, Master. Teridax recently got back with me about the fund security. We are good. The wealth of the Makuta has been assured, and quotas are on par this quarter.
Good. Wouldn't want to go to war with alimony complicating the matter.
I'm sorry, Ali, what?
Never mind. Oh, speaking of you, Icarax, I am pleased to announce we have retrieved your old body for you to return to when you go on your mission. Don't say I don't do anything for you.
Sweet. I'll ignore what you said before. 'Cause now, the best Makuta, the very best, is returning to the front lines.
Good to see your enthusiasm still remains, brother.
Haha, of course it does. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to tell 2B and 9s. Time for Dad to be cool again.
Yes. Well, there is a small detail about that I need to inform you of as well.
What? Can I not show them?
No, you can show them, but they just won't be seeing much for long.
What do you mean?
It means it's time to get back to work and stop playing pretend, Icarax. We are warriors, not housewives.
I'll have you know I was not a housewife. I was a very good house husband.
He is being his usual self, Master. Help me.
Icarax, like you said, we have need of you on the front lines, heading the charge.
Yeah, but you know who else needs me? Nines! I'm gonna be teaching him to drive soon. Plus, he has baseball practice.
That wasn't my first pick. I assumed he'd be into more fitting activities like ballet or cheerleading.
If I were you, Fangface, I would stop talking. Now.
I was just making an observational comment based on...
I have said enough to you people so many times that I feel I need to say enough. Icarax, listen to me. I am leading the Brotherhood to war, and you are part of it. I am aware of the connections you have made to the androids, but you do have duties as a Makuta as well. Besides, isn't this what you've been pestering me about since I defeated Aizen?
It is, but here's the thing. You sat on your butt for so long. I got bored enough to find other things to do, and I found them, and they're really important to me.
I understand, but Icarax, I don't know why this is such a difficulty for you. You've been alive for how many years? And now, something like this is becoming a problem.
You got it.
Okay, fine. Since I don't think this war is going to take longer than 6 to 7 months tops, we might be able to work something out.
Really now?
If everything works as I have planned, which they usually do, that way we all win. You go home today and tomorrow, explain things to them. Come help us destroy the fools who would stand against us, and then you can go back to them and do what you're doing. Sounds like a fine plan, doesn't it?
I do find the details fair.
It seems logically beneficial for all sides indeed.
The practicality is escaping me. But if it will end this pettiness, then I am in support of this endeavor.
The plan works, but can we go back to the part where Teridax said he has to pay alimony?
I'd prefer we do not.
What is that all about, Senpai? I thought what we had was special.
Gorast, for the 1,000,000,000th time, there is nothing between us. We are members of a brotherhood of which I am in charge. Beyond that, there is no other relation between us.
All the more reason for us to be together. My Lord Teridax, I have given you everything. My servitude, my loyalty, my life. What is it that makes me so repulsive?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe being such a yandere about it all might have something to do with it.
You shut your mouth, toaster kisser.
Okay! Teridax! New rule of engagement. Everyone stops bullying me and my family, or I walk!
Quite a hefty ask for someone who doesn't touch grass.
Maybe he doesn't remember how...
Done. In order for this to work, I need cooperation between you all. Infighting brought down to an all-time low. And if that means we stop making fun of Icarax for being a weeb, then so be it.
Yeah. Hey!
That was it, I promise, on the Mask of Shadows. So, any further questions?
No. I believe I understand my place in this. Though I must say, it will be interesting to work with Makuta Ferran again. Let us hope she has not committed too deeply into her charade.
And I...
We'll move to assist Vampra. I suppose Leon will have to deal without me for a while. Too bad. Maybe when this is over, I'll make him my pet.
I guess the simping just comes and goes with the voices, huh?
Enough. Cooperation means no teasing from any side, which also means we need you two to get along as well.
It will be a big task for one of us, but thy will shall be done, Master.
I concur venomously, but I still concur.
Excellent.
And I shall take command of my assignment as well. With our new power, I doubt even this world's great protector, Satoru Gojo, will provide much of a challenge. However, I shall keep everyone updated as expected.
Good. Fight well, Makuta and Troz. And do not forget that Makuta Kratha exists. She will aid you.
Forgive my lack of faith, but I will see.
So, just you and me.
Yes. I suggest you don't waste time, Icarax. Go home and be with your family. There is much work to be done soon.
All right. But I do have a question.
What is it?
Should I relocate them to one of our safe worlds, or is Ostania gonna be spared?
I suppose if you have any interest in their survival, you will need to relocate them. I do not plan on passing that world over after the resistance it has shown me. Neither you nor Makuta Spiria were able to bring me the girl, so she shall burn in flames along with it.
All right. Good to know. I'm gonna get off now. Gotta go get Nines and the missus. This is gonna be a fun conversation. I just know it.
Send them my regards.
Right. I'll do that.
This is it. The time for games is over. As the sun sets on this day, tomorrow shall see the rise of the Makuta.